Nick Vivaldi tweets, could Marvel casting a young Spider-Man open up the door for DC's Robin and Batman?
Here comes the rant.
Okay. No, I have been getting... I'm really shocked how many people have been writing to me like on Twitter and on Facebook. By the way, I love it when you write to me on Twitter and Facebook, but asking that question ever since Kevin Feige said, yeah, I think the next Spider-Man, we're probably going to aim for like 16 or something like that. There's a lot of people saying, well, then there you go. If you're going to have a 16-year-old Spider-Man, then you can have Robin. Okay. I'm not exactly clear about one has to do with the other, but one of these two, people is a super-powered being that can literally lift 10 tons over his head, have spider sense, reflexes of the gods, goes toe-to-toe with Venom and the Hulk and the Juggernaut and fights him on the other is a 13-year-old with a stick. So I'm not really clear here how there's any sort of correlation between Spider-Man and Robin. Listen, I've said this before. I love the Robin character in the comic books, and I love the Robin character in the animated stuff that they've done before. My problem with Robin, the DC Cinematic Universe, is not Robin. Robin's not the issue. My issue has always been that I don't believe that this incarnation of Batman, a live-action, gritty, real, grounded incarnation of Batman, would drag a child into life-threatening situations, into a war with the mafia or anything else like that. Now, some people have said to me, well, John, what if like Dick Grayson meets Bruce Wayne when he's 19 or 20 and then Bruce Wayne takes him under his wing? I'm totally good with that. Absolutely. It's not Robin anymore, but I'm still fine with it. I'm totally good with that, or some other incarnation of that. And who knows, maybe when we see Bruce Wayne looking so menacing, maybe he did bring on a Robin when he was younger. And maybe that tattoo on the Joker's arm, which I don't really think it is, but if it is like a Robin, signifying that he killed Robin once or whatever, maybe that was a life lesson to Bruce Wayne. Never do that again. So I don't know. But the comparisons between Spider-Man, who might be 16, and is a super powered being amongst the gods versus, we often forget how powerful Spider-Man is. We think about Spider-Man in terms of, he shoots webs and he swings and he's got the quirky one-liners. He can crush a truck with his hands. I mean, we forget how powerful Spider-Man is. So I see absolutely no correlation between Spider-Man and Robin whatsoever. Mark, how am I wrong in this? Explain to me how I'm wrong in this.
You're really not that wrong. I mean, Spider-Man is a superhero. Robin is a Weebolo with an ultimate Frisbee badge. He's a hell of an acrobat. I'll spot him that. I never pine to see Robin on the big screen. I think that, especially with the way that DC seems to be creating this universe, it doesn't feel like Robin would fit in that lore. He might fit in the universe somewhere off screen, like what you said. Maybe you harken back to an apprentice that Bruce Wayne was training and some tragedy befell him. I just don't care about seeing Robin, at least in the upcoming films that I'm aware of the DC's making. Maybe down the road, you bring him in, he pops in for a cameo somewhere. I don't see Robin being a big presence in this current DC universe, though.
Yeah, especially when you see the trailer, the teaser for Batman vs. Superman, and it looks quite dangerous and dark and gritty. It would be quite effed up for Batman to take like this kid along with him and be like, what are you doing when you're fighting Superman? But I think it would only make sense, if they have a flashback, like the rumors were saying, with the Joker maybe killing a version of Robin, and then that sets off a war between them. I think that could be interesting. The only incarnation of Robin on screen that I kind of liked, which it never actually went the full way, but that was in Dark Knight Rises with Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character. And again, they say, your name's Robin. I thought that was cool. I was like, I want to see that. But then that ended.